Good morning, everybody. What the hell? I'm up too early. My neighbor called me. I'm still in bed. And if you're barking, it's because I have a pit bull I'm babysitting. So we're just going to leave her bark. I'm going to put my feet up. I got to get my pillow. I got to get my pillow. Hey, Rhonda, I got your package ready to go with some mushrooms in it. And I sent you an email back uh, saying that if you want more, I just sent a little bag. If you want more, you can have more. I just don't like to waste them if people don't like them. And they're dehydrated, so you rehydrate them. You can cut them up. You can use them like they are. You can drink the mushroom water. Just put it in a bottle and put it in the refrigerator, cool it, or pour it over ice or whatever. You can drink the mushroom water. Good for you. And prepare those mushrooms anyway, anyhow that you have mushrooms. And pasta sauces, cut them up real small, put them in pasta sauces, saute them with onions, put them on a steak, put a coating on them and deep fat fry them. You can do whatever you want with them. Anyway, you can prepare them however you ever had mushrooms. You can do whatever you want with them. These are chicken in the woods, but I have oysters, and I think I have some sheep's head yet from last year. Got to go looking for some more sheep's head right now because it's time. What is the? Oh, that's the thumbnail for today. Some chicken in the woods mushrooms. Yesterday it was my friend's Jeep M38, and it's got our Special Forces Association Iowa chapter's banner on it, the Galen Kittleson chapter on the front of the Jeep. That was yesterday's thumbnail. I forget to explain that all the time. So let me put you on live chat here. Okay. I was going to update you on a couple of things from yesterday, so it ain't going to take long. I told you about that knife that I was going to put some things on the handle. Here's where I get my a lot of knife supplies from. And he's got a sheet of copper in here. Let me see. The sheets are either 6 by 12 or 12 by 12, but 0.062 inches thick. And I can get a sheet of 6 by 12 for $25. Or he has copper bar stock, 1/4 inch thick or 3/8 inch. But I can get a 1 inch wide stock, 12 inches long for $14.95. So I think what I'm going to do is get the bar stock. It's cheaper because here's the knife. It's got a nice sheath and everything, but here's who made it. Broken Antler Arts. And they're in Albion, Nebraska. And it looks like they do custom pictures, business application, sculpture, your design, your photo, your idea, your application, only limited by your dreams, wall art, custom knives, decorations, 100% handmade. 5% of each sale will go towards recreational activities for disabled veterans. This is a combat veterans company. Broken Antler Arts 50 is Instagram. And Sergeant Dave Olson, Olson, at gmail.com. Phone number 402-741-0373. From Albion, his name is Dave Olson from Albion, Nebraska. I'm on focus, you son of a bitch. We're going to be doing this again, are we? I don't know where my autofocus is at. It looks like it's trying. I'm going to cover the whole screen with it. I'll be go to hell. You motherfucker. There you go. Right there. And here's the back side of the card. Okay, there you go. Anyway, it looks like he made this knife. And sheath. Sheath is kind of nice. It does fit the knife really well. Nice leather sheath. But here's the knife. Here's the knife. And this nice copper pin right there. And you can tell it's handmade. Kind of got blued steel. But that's how it fits in your hand, like this. You see the way it's made on top? That's your thumb fits on there really well. The way that is cut over on that side. Right there, how slanted and sloped that is. But you also see that you can't see the tang of the knife all the way through. And that's because he inlet the handle, laid the knife in there, glued it, and pinned it. So everything is inside the handle. Okay, and that's not bad, except for that this looks really ugly on the backside. So that's going to get a piece of copper plate on there because of the copper pin. A little copper pin. It's a little decorative pin. I think there's a Native American on this side. Hold up. Where's my old eyes? Nope, just scratched. Just scratched. But anyway, the back of this thing right here, this needs a copper plate. I don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to put a copper plate on it like that, and it'll match the copper pin. But yeah, that's a nice little knife. And I do like, and that's where your finger sets right there. I do like handmade knives from different manufacturers. And it is a sharp little bastard too. This false edge up here is not sharp. It could be, but it's not. I like the design. I do like the design of the blade. I do like the design of blade. This is more of a self-defense knife than it is anything. But it's an all-around, all-purpose knife. So there you go. That's the knife right there. The only thing I didn't like about it was that. Otherwise, it's a nice little blade. I think I got it for 45 bucks. 45 bucks. So there you go. And I'll keep one of his cards. One of his cards goes in the sheath, stays with the knife. So I know who made it. And then I got one other card I keep up here. I will probably do more business with him. I will give out his cards. So there you go. I like that. All right. So we got that done. The other thing I picked up at the Trappers Convention was that's the actual patch, but there was a something wrong with that patch. It was the wrong color, wrong size, or something. One color was off. So anyway, instead of the company taking them back and us not using them, they decided to make coasters out of them, and they were giving them away free at the ITA booth, ITA Iowa Trappers Association booth at the convention. And so I picked one up just because I thought they were cool. Never seen anybody do that before. I guess they did monogram towels too. They put the patch down in the corner of a towel, like a bath towel or a beach towel. So that was kind of neat, but just different designs or ideas for patches that were not quite right. I think the size was off on them or something, but maybe that green was a little bit weird green. I don't know. But anyway, that's another thing that I picked up that I thought was kind of neat. And what else was I going to say? Oh, the National Trappers Association. The National Trappers. Oh, I and my brother had a bet at the Iowa Trappers Convention that, because we're both life members, he would say, oh, my life membership is number 93. I'm way before you. I said, no, I don't think so. I don't remember that. I remember me being before you and me talking you into getting your life membership. So I went to the booth and I had Craig Sweet, who is our president, look it up. And he said, well, your brother says 93. He did get it in 2005. No, 1995. 1995. And he said, yours is number 91. You got yours in 1994. I said, I knew it. I'm going to bet him $100. Me and Craig had a good laugh about that. And I went back to our setup, and I was sitting there talking, and I got a friend there, Chris Pohl. He's a former Marine. He does rendezvous stuff. He dresses up in period costume and all of that. And so he was sitting there selling with us. And I told Phil, my brother, I said, you want to bet $100 on that membership thing? He said, why? What'd you find out? Did you go to the booth? I said, yes, I did. Your membership number is number 93, correct? He said, yeah, so what? What's yours? I said, well, from what I can tell, you got yours in 1995. I said, if I remember right, I got mine before you. And he said, no, you didn't. I said, well, when I checked, mine is number 91. I got it in 1994. I remember I talked you into it. And he said, "Oh, you asshole, fuck you," and all this other stuff. But then I got home and I found my badge from one of the other conventions. From one of the other conventions I've been at. There it is, Life Member 91. So I got him on that one. And then what was the other there was another funny thing that happened there. I can't remember what it was. When I got him a couple of different times. Most of the time he gets me, but I got him that time. Anyway, and I know I was going with that. I'm also a life member of the National Trappers Association. Don't ask me what my fucking number is because I don't remember. I can look it up if you want. But every year we have a sweepstakes fundraising. And this year there is a 2024 Polaris Sportsman 450. Looks like a four-wheel ATV with power steering. You got 15 guns, $2,200 in gift certificates, 25 dozen traps. You got trapping supplies and DVDs. And I got tickets if anybody wants them. They are $10 a piece. Nope, $5 a piece. Or you can buy all 12 for 50. I got 12 I got to sell for $50. And if you guys don't buy them, I'm going to buy them. But just looking at the prize list on the back, that whole thing is a prize list. Down to 61st prize. And that first prize is a Tikka TX3 Light 270. The Ruger 1022, Winchester 12 gauge, the Savage Axis 22 250. I could use that. Ruger 1022, a CZ 712 12 gauge, a Henry lever action 22, a Winchester SX4 12 gauge, a Savage Axis 243 Winchester, Weatherby 7mm mag. I could use that too. A 6.5 Creedmoor, another 12 gauge, a 243, a 22, a lot of gift certificates, a lot of traps and DVDs and trapping supplies. So there you go. If anybody wants one, they're $5 a piece. Just send me the money. I'll send you a ticket. I got to fill out your name, address, and phone number up there. I got to send that in. You get the bottom part. So if anybody wants them, let me know. If I don't hear from anybody, I'm just going to buy them all. Fucking. You guys are probably going to let me buy them all anyway. So not a biggie. Another one of those things that we fundraise every year. Everybody does one big fundraiser every year. The ITA does a fundraiser. They do a fundraiser. The NTA, the Fur Takers of America, I'm a life member there too. They do a fundraiser every year. So, and if you guys are interested, and I know a lot of you aren't in any outdoor sports, hunting, fishing, trapping, fur is a renewable resource. And it is for us to use it wisely and to manage it. But also to be kind while we're doing it. And like the guy said doing the coyote demonstration, he gets pissed off when people don't put down an animal cleanly, humanely, and immediately. And I do too. And I think you get more empathetic as you get older. It's not that I am against using animals for what they were intended for, but uh, there is no need to make an animal unnecessarily suffer. So, and I would hope I would get the same um, consideration if somebody had to put me down. So there you go. That's what that is. Now, I got woken up this morning, pit bull in my bed next to me, phone under my pillow because that's my alarm clock. 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm in a deep, deep sleep. My phone rings. It's my neighbor, John. John is former airborne. He was in the 82nd. I can't tell you which brigade battalion company, but I do know that he has joint problems also, knees, ankles. Anyway, I watch his dog for him. I babysit his dog, his daughter's dog, when he can't. Anyway, dad and mom aren't very good anymore. They try to live at home, but they're there for maybe a week or two, and then they got to go back to the hospital or back to fucking home or something. Anyway, his dad is in the hospital down in Des Moines. He had something go wrong with his diverticulitis, and they may have to take out his gallbladder or something. I don't know. Or anyway, would I take Holly, his dog, her dog, to the what the hell is it? A canine cabin or whatever the hell it is? Because she is a not a labradoodle, but a golden doodle, and she needs constant hair care. And would I take her up to the canine place and have her trimmed and uh, take her up there? I gotta pick up the dog down at his place, so it's just a mile down the road before his daughter goes to school in the morning, and she goes to school at 8 o'clock. So I got to pick up the dog before that. What do you say, 7? Something like that. So I got to wake up early tomorrow, go down there, get his dog, leave this dog here alone. I'm gonna have to take her out and let her do her business, and then bring her back in before I leave. So I got to wake up early to do that. Go down to his place, get his dog, take her up to the canine grooming place, and I gotta go do something for several hours before I go back to pick her up and take her home. I can leave her there for the rest of the day, I think, because she's good in the house. I can't bring her up here because I'm babysitting the pit bull. Pit bull doesn't get along with other dogs. She don't get along with other people. She has her people. That's it. That's what she does. She got along with my dog Ridgway because this was his house, and she knew that. Any other dog, she doesn't get along with. So I could have one in the house and one outside on a chain or on a cable, or I could have one out back on a chain and one out front on a cable, but I can't have them in the house at the same time. So that's going to be a juggling act. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. I can take her home and leave her for a few hours. They'd be home for about 5 hours by herself. I think that's a little bit too long for a dog. But she is very good about not going in the house. She's very good about that. So I could do that, but I don't feel right. So anyway, I guess that's what I'm going to do. All right. we got 25 minutes into this thing. We don't have anybody up. So I am going to sign out. Go do something. I don't know. I got to do something today. No, I didn't get the tree cut yesterday because we had Durban auction yesterday, and we had Mama T's auction yesterday, and we had MLZB's All Star Hangout yesterday. Today we got Jenny's birthday bash, and we got birthday bash yesterday, and then we got the Owl's Nest today. I know that. So I'm just gonna have to miss some shit on the computer online and go do some stuff. I got to get it done, man. Winter is coming. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around in my shed and get stuff. Um, get stuff moved around in my shed so I can get stuff in there. I got to be able to get my tractor in there this fall. So, all right. I guess we'll see you all later. Peace out.